WWE Elimination Chamber 2024 results, winners, live grades, reaction, and highlights. Welcome to Bleacher Report's live coverage of WWE Elimination Chamber 2024 in Perth, Australia. This year's event has one pre-show match and 4 on the main card, along with an advertised non-wrestling segment. Here is the full rundown from this year's Elimination Chamber Premium Live event. The Kabuki Warriors vs. Candice LeRae and Indi Hartwell, pre-show, women's tag titles. The Grayson Waller Effect, Rhea Ripley vs. Nia Jax, women's championship. Finn Balor and Damian Priest vs. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship. Becky Lynch vs. Bianca Belair vs. Liv Morgan vs. Tiffany Stratton vs. Naomi vs. Raquel Rodriguez, women's Elimination Chamber match. Drew McIntyre vs. LA Knight vs. Randy Orton vs. Bobby Lashley vs. Kevin Owens vs. Logan Paul, men's Elimination Chamber match. Let's take a look at everything that went down during this year's Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. The Kabuki Warriors vs. Candice LeRae and Indi Hartwell. The action started on the pre-show with Asuka and Kairi Sane defending the women's tag team titles against LeRae and Hartwell. Sane and Hartwell began the match as the crowd chanted for Indi. She scored the first knockdown before Sane unloaded on her with forearm shots to the back. The crowd was lively, which really seemed to help the competitors get into their performance. Asuka and Sane played up their heel side while Hartwell and LeRae did everything they could to build tension before the hot tag. The Kabuki Warriors left with the win, but Hartwell got a few nice moments in front of her fellow Aussies. This was a solid performance with a hot crowd, but the bell-to-bell action was relatively predictable. Result: the Kabuki Warriors defeated LeRae and Hartwell. Grade B. Notable moments and observations. There was so much space on the main level with no seats. It probably made things easy for productions but looked a bit odd in wide shots. LeRae's springboard moonsault looked good. Women's Chamber. Lynch and Naomi were the first 2 competitors in the match. Here's the order of entrances and eliminations. Lynch and Naomi started. Stratton, Morgan, Rodriguez, Belair. Eliminations. Naomi was eliminated by Stratton. Stratton was eliminated by Morgan. Rodriguez was eliminated by Belair. Belair was eliminated by Morgan. Morgan was eliminated Lynch. This match was fantastic from start to finish. All 6 women showed up and brought their A-game. It had several memorable moments and made just about everyone look good. This was a very well-planned out chamber bout, and whoever helped lay it out deserves praise. Result: Becky Lynch won the Elimination Chamber. Grade A. Notable moments and observations. Naomi and Lynch did a great job with the time before anyone else was in the ring. Tiffany was so over with the crowd. Tiffany had the best sequence when entering the match out of the 4 women released from pods. Rodriguez seems to have a bit more confidence since she returned. Belair locking Stratton in the pod was funny. Morgan hitting a senton from the top of the pod to Rodriguez was a great spot. Stratton's dive off the pod was awesome. Rodriguez had some good power moves throughout the match. Judgment Day vs. New Czech Republic. The Undisputed Tag Team Championship match was up next with Finn Balor and Damian Priest defending the belts against Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. There was a brief pre-match promo before everyone started fighting. From the moment they started fighting, this match was high energy and exciting. Once again, the crowd helped up the level of enthusiasm. Dirty Dom's interference had a small impact, but for the most part, Balor and Priest retained on their own. The Prince picked up the win for his team with a coup de grace to Dunne. Result: Judgment Day defeated New Czech Republic. Grade B+. Notable moments and observations. The crowd was booing Dominic Mysterio out of the building. It got dark in the stadium very quickly after the sunset. Bate's airplane spin is a fun move because it's a classic maneuver most people would never use. It's like Claudio Castagnoli's big swing. Priest played a great base for his smaller, more agile opponents. The double fake-out punch from Dunne and Bate was done well.